Hellfire was undeniably the most metal D&D club in Stranger Things. Like, they managed to get the whole town chasing after them because everyone was convinced it's a satanic cult. Those are some real rock and roll moves right there. And apparently, we weren't the only ones who thought so. In this video, we'll talk about how Metallica wanted in on the merch for the club too. First off, what kind of deal did they strike with the club? Wouldn't it be great to be a member of the Hellfire Club? When it comes to Season 5, Munson's Club's definitely ready to expand, thanks to a new merchandise partnership with Metallica Dramatically. This one's for Eddie. Metallica declared in their announcement of a new merchandise line. In their exact words, "A metal gathering of the Hellfire Club is coming up, and we're looking for lost sheep and strangers to come join us. If you have what it takes, then suit up." Well, that's definitely one cool way of getting people to blow their money on jerseys. A white jersey with black sleeves, a black t-shirt, and a black hoodie are all sold as part of the merchandise. You can find it on the band's website, through Netflix, or even through their Probity merch store in the UK. Sizes range from extra small to 2XL. Shirts range in price from $39.99 USD to $59.99 for the hoodie, with the t-shirt going for $34.99 USD. Yikes, that's pricey. But let's face it, some people are definitely invested enough to buy these. Second, Joseph Quinn's already played with them at Lollapalooza. This isn't their first rodeo with the Hellfire Club. Quinn visited the band backstage before their Chicago Festival headline performance, where he talked and played with them. They obviously performed their 1986 hit song that Munson did in the show, and adorably enough, the actor joined in on the performance. That's not all though. They also gave him a custom-made red and black electric guitar, which they personally autographed. What we wouldn't give to own that guitar. Before they started jamming, the frontman told Quinn that he's been a big fan of the show because he likes watching it with his kids. Then the actor and the band had a little moment when he told them that it took him so long to really prepare to play this song that he feels super connected to the band, especially since he was listening to it for 2 years. Also, the show pushed their music to the top of the charts. Thanks to showing up on the show in such an epic scene, the band's music got pushed to the top of UK charts after almost 40 years. Thanks to this revival, they've got a brand new mainstream audience. Looks like old metal's cool again. They've got Eddie to thank for that. Like, come on, he literally died for them. Apparently, the song got almost 17 million streams on Spotify in the weeks after the 4th season came out. Even the supervisor for the show's music had to agree. Nora Felder said that one of the coolest things about the songs that come up on the show is that they have a major impact on different people from different generations who are watching it. And the funny thing is that most of the songs are pretty old, but they connect with all of us because they come loaded with so much emotion and whatever's going on in the show. She's not the only one though. The band feels the same way. They posted on social media about how they loved the way that the Duffers bring in music into the show, which is why they were really psyched to have their song included like that. And it was much more impressive than they'd imagined. Like, they feel that Quinn did it justice. This is high praise if you think about the fact that they're already pretty popular and have managed to sell 125 million albums throughout their career. They added that they also loved the song's fresh impact on their success. Looks like Metallica t-shirts are cool once again. Okay, now imagine if they threw Lizzo in there too somehow. Speaking of music related to the show, okay, so this one was a bit funny. Jamie Campbell Bower took us by surprise on the Jimmy Fallon show when he started belting Lizzo's popular TikTok song lyrics. Considering that he plays Vecna on the show and did it in his character's voice, that's some wild stuff right there. Imagine if Vecna was the one belting the lyrics to the latest Lizzo or Cardi B hit. That would be like his yossification. And the best part was that Bauer did it in his serious, intense Vecna voice, which made the whole upbeat music sound wacky. It got all of us bent over laughing. Still, they're already popular in the charts, so it's not like a franchise boost is gonna make much of a difference. Plus, the show seems more interested in reviving classics that fit right into the kind of music people listen to at that time. Finally, looks like Metallica isn't the only band that's interested. With the franchise taking off as fast as it is, it's no secret that other artists are interested in being connected with the show. Like, any song that shows up on this show will instantly become popular, especially if they bring it in as they did with Running Up That Hill. Just last month, 21 Pilots brought back an old song of theirs and mixed it up with the synth pop theme music for the show. The full clip on the band's YouTube channel starts with the song playing when Max escapes from Vecna, thanks to Kate Bush. They took the whole music has the power to save lives concept to make an edit of the title of the show, with Heathens playing right before it merges into the actual theme song. All things considered, the lyrics of this song actually fit right into how Eleven feels about her motley group of geeky friends. Who knows, we might even get to see even more classic rock in the next season. And here's some other related news you might have missed out on. First off, wait, they've started working on season 5? In true Duffer Brothers fashion, they've been pretty tight-lipped about the next season. How else will they keep us coming up with the wildest theories online? But they couldn't help dropping a teaser or two to keep us on the edge of our seats. What we know for sure so far is that they're gonna start writing the script for it very soon, because they posted a 5 on a whiteboard on Twitter. You'll be relieved to hear they plan to keep season breaks a lot shorter than a whole 6-month break. Don't worry, during the pandemic, they got the whole final season down while we were busy making Dalgona coffee and baking banana bread. Matt said that he's pretty satisfied with the ending they've got in store for us, and Ross added to this by saying that all of our questions will be answered in this final season, because they really plan on covering all loose ends. Also, it won't be as long as the 4th season, since there isn't as much ground to cover now that most information about the Upside Down has already been revealed. Also, unfortunately, Munson won't be making a comeback. He's for sure dead, but the Duffers argue that it was for a greater purpose, as we'll find out eventually. Second, a saxophone version of Master of Puppets. You probably remember that while distracting Vecna's wild bats for his friends in the last season, Eddie was killed so they could complete the task. But before the most heartbreaking death on the show happens, he performs one of Upside Down's most metal concerts ever, Metallica's Master of Puppets. And one fan liked this version so much that they covered the song with a saxophone. Isn't that just incredible? Also, apparently the music for the 5th season's also set to be a real tearjerker, and hopefully with fewer characters dying this time. When the Duffers pitched it to Netflix, they reported that the executives at the streaming platform were deeply moved. This only shows that whatever song we get, it'll be something we won't easily forget. Finally, Sean Astin meets co-star after leaving the show. Remember good old tame Bob Newby from the 1st season? Well, he didn't last very long, and it actually feels like Jocelyn's been with Hopper forever. But he was a great father figure to the Byers kids, until, of course, the poor guy was killed by Demodogs. Sean Astin, who plays the character, really thrived even after leaving the show. It didn't take him long to land another great role, but fate brought him back in touch with a co-star. The man in question was Matthew Modine, who plays the dreadful Dr. Brenner in the show. Modine and Astin are all set to be on the same team for an upcoming TV series called Hard Miles. In this one, he's gonna play a nice bike shop mechanic named Speedy. Looks like this friendly-looking actor's doomed to play nice guy roles for the rest of his career. That's a wrap for this video. What is it like to see Metallica associated with Eddie Munson? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.